guys, hope you're all well. I've been quite busy over the last week or two, hence the videos have slowed down a bit. Sometimes it gets a little too much, trying to be here, there and everywhere. And I've got been doing a few alterations on Dan's bike that I've sort of buried my head into and trying to solve. So yeah, the videos have been a little bit slow. And obviously all the tickets and stickers for this thing, we've been trying to chase people up for addresses and stuff like that. So I've sort of joined in with Tracy on that because she's sort of completely buried in it, and her work has sort of gone slow because of it. So I've been joining in on that as well. So yes, the videos have gone a bit slow over the last week or two. Anyway, in between all that, I have been doing bits, trying to keep things flowing in the shed. So, bit of an update on this, and we are going to do a little job on it today. And we've got Blue in here, because there's treats knocking about. Isn't there, Bluey? And he likes these ones. Adventurous. He does like these ones. There we go, mate. Anyway, bit of an update. I've had a bit of toing and throwing on this bike on the front end. And it's normal when you're chopping and changing and trying to put more modern bits on an old bike. I've said before, it's a bit trial and error to a certain degree. You do have to try things. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But I did try and put a 1200 Bandit front end on here to match up with the GSX 1100F wheel. It wasn't having it. It wasn't having an ounce of it. Surprisingly, the Bandit forks are a lot more narrow than the 1100F forks. Couldn't even get the disc between the forks. No chance. And I didn't want to go through the process of shaving any material off the wheel to bring the disc in. I didn't want to mess about with that. At the end of the day, the top of the list on this build is the safety of the bike. The stanchions are a different size from the 1200 Bandit to the 1100F. So I couldn't use the 1100F yokes or triple trees or whatever you call them to get the width right. So I have took the simplest route and the safest route, in my opinion, and just got a complete 1100F front end. Everything fits, everything works as it should. It's an improvement on the GS850 front end, and everything works with this bike. It all fits into the headstock, all the bearings are correct, everything. So I know the front end is completely safe. We've gone with the 1100F wheel, forks, yokes, and brake calipers. I don't know where I've put them. I've got Suzuki bits everywhere. We're trying everything out. But the stuff that doesn't work on this, it will always come in for something else further down the line. So I tend to, you know, if you do get bits and it's not quite right, I tend to keep them because you never know. You never know. But where have I put them? I want to show you something. Ah, there we are. So, no, sorry, Blue, these are not to eat. Let's just sort Bluey out with another treat. That's all you're coming here for, isn't it? Eh? Everybody likes to see you, but he's quite lazy in the day. He likes his big chair in the house that he sleeps in all day. Come on then, there we go. He's just thinking, just give me that damn treat. So anyway, I bought the forks complete, and I've seen in the the pictures. It was an eBay purchase. The guy said it had new dust shields, fork seals, everything, but they do have a little bit of pitting. This is not to eat. No, I've got nothing. Look, I did notice there's some pitting in the forks, so I've done a bit of searching, and we've got brand new stanchions. These are new old stock, so they are not copies. They are original Suzuki items, and obviously they are absolutely perfect. So I'm not going to fit these now, because, you know, if we're doing any welding and grinding around the bike, at least we know we're not going to harm these because they're not fitted. So these will be fitted when the bike's on the build back up, when everything's powdered, painted and so on. So the forks and whatever else they need, I guess I will get new fork seals, although these are new apparently. You know, pulling them out and keeping them perfect is probably not going to happen. So I'm going to order new seals again and fit everything all new. Everything that these need for a full rebuild service, it will be done. So yeah, the forks are going to be absolutely perfect. They will be like brand new. What else have we got? We've got new disc. They look a bit better. We'll have a look round it probably at the end of this video. All right, I'm going to put these over there because you're getting annoying. One more. You greedy pig, ain't ya? You're going to sit for this one. High five. Good boy. There we go. I've had a mess about with the exhaust. As you know, we got this, the front pipe. I don't know where that is. I shortened the collector and link pipe, which was all one. I got a bit of a reducer on it. Let me grab the camera and let's have a look. So I shortened this. It had the link pipe that came out to about here. Do you want something? They're over here. Look, they're over here. You stand and stare at them while I do this bit. Yeah, the link pipe came out to here, so I've... Come on! So I've shortened that, and I don't know if you can see that. It sort of reduces in size into the pipe that we need that goes up into the silencer. So I've been messing about with that. Let me grab the silencer, and I quite like the angle of it actually. I've done a lot of messing about. So I've part built the new link pipe. So I just bought the bends in. Yeah, I do apologise I didn't film it. Sometimes I just get on with things and lose myself in the job, and you know how it goes. Sometimes you can't shove a camera up your backside every single time, every second of the day. So this still needs a bit of dressing up. As you can see there, I have not welded that bend on just yet. It's tacked on. The reason I've done that, I want to know it goes round the footrest and all the rear brake mechanism when I decide which one I'm getting and use. So it may not look like it follows the shape of the bike at the moment, but you've got to realise it's got to go round footrests and everything like that. So that's the reason why I haven't welded this joint up just yet. But what'll happen when I'm happy with everything, that it fits round, because obviously we're going to have footrest in this area here, hence why I've took that back and then brought the return up. When I've decided on that, then I will finish all this off. This will be shortened, and the link pipe will actually be connected to this up here. So we have a nice finish throughout the whole pipe. But I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I think that looks all right. We've still got bits to do on the swing arm. I've got a little bit to put in here. And then I will pull the swing arm out. I'll finish all the welding off. and we'll get all these joins all smoothed out and looking really nice. Obviously we just got temporary bolts through the shock at the moment, and we've got to sort the tank out. I'm very happy with the tank. I think it's going to look fantastic, better than the one that was on it. So we've got a little bit of modifying to do under the tank, and then we've got to put the old fuel tap on this tank so it feeds the carbs. Obviously we've got great big holes under this tank that we've got to weld up. It probably would have been for sender units and, and things like that. All we need is a little fuel tap. So all that will be blocked up. I'll do all the mounting points on the tank so it sits nice. I quite like how it's sitting now actually. So it won't be far off how it looks now. What else have we been doing? We've got the fat bars on, although I'm not a great fan of the blue. I bought these, I found them on eBay. Someone had bought them for a project. They'd never used them, so they are actually brand new, although second-hand, if you know what I mean. So I bought the risers and the fat bars all together. You know, if I have to buy some black fat bars, I will do. I'm just not a fan of blue anodizing or red anodizing. Not loads of it anyway, but I don't know. What do you think? We'll see. I could even scrub them up so they're just like a bare alloy. We'll see how that goes. We've got all the ASV levers on now. Right, it's getting a little bit dusty. So they look quite smart. And they're actually nice and easy to operate. They ain't like that short, so you still get your full hand on there if you wish to do that. I tend to, I don't know how to use it, I tend to just use fingers. Many years as a youngster on motocross bikes. That's I used to ride them. So yeah, I'm quite liking that. So the forks probably look all right on camera, but they have got pitting on. Not so much in the operating space, but there is a bit. So we want this bike absolutely stunningly perfect, hence why we've got new ones. Tyres, I've had tyres come, but I've already buried them in the back shed, so I'm not going to drag them out just yet. So we've got some nice tyres for it. Well, I can't even remember what sort I've got. Is it Bridgestone? I've got good ones anyway. Something like that. We've got to sort the front mudguard out, but I'm not going to sort that till the proper tyres are on the rim so we can set it up nice. So yeah, it's coming along, it's taking shape. I'm actually liking how it stands. I don't know how you can... This camera's a nightmare. Things don't, you know, when I'm playing back in editing, things don't look the same on camera as I am seeing them with the naked eye. It can be quite difficult sometimes, and we do have people in the comments spot things. Oh, that looks a bit close, that don't look right. And yet it does. The camera can play some silly tricks. Anyway, today I'm going to do a bracket for the front light. So I've got this big chunk of alloy here, which is 12mm thick, and I'm going to do a nice little bracket off the bottom yoke here, because the light is bottom mount, because I didn't want anything on the forks, especially the new forks. I want to keep it clear and clutter free. So we're going to go for a nice little bracket here and get the good old, the famous milling machine out, the grinder, and see what we can chomp up and make. And we'll probably just fit it to the front face here with some little M5s or something like that. We'll decide that as we go along. But yeah, I don't know what Blue's doing. You all right there, Blue? What you doing? You just gonna stand like that all day? Okay. But I like the stance that the bike's taking. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's a bit, it sits a bit like the old Evel Knievel stunt bikes. It's sitting a bit like one of them. I quite like it. I think it may continue to stand like that as it is. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Maybe we can call it a stunt bike. I don't know. Think of another category. We'll see. Anyway, we'll think of something. I'm sure you'll all label it to what you think it is. Can I have my chair then, mate? Hey, I'll sit in your slobber. It's okay. Lovely. Come here. Yeah, I'm not sort of working to any particular style. Calf racer, brat, tracker, scrambler, washing machine bike, whatever you want to call all these things these days. I don't know. I'm losing track of all these damn names that spring up. We'll call it the stunt bike, whatever. But it really is taking that stance of the old Evel Knievel stunt bikes. It looks like it to me anyway. So, let's get on with the headlight bracket. You ready? Hey? You just want to eat, don't you? I'll get everything sorted out and we'll get cracking. Right. Came up with a bit of a shape. Might not look much now, but it'll make sense in a moment. So we've got that. I've cut it, well, I'm starting to just rough cut it out. Slightly bigger than my little template there. So we've got a bit of material to mess about with. So now I'm going to start to trim it up. And then obviously this bit is going to fit to the bottom yoke. So as we trim it up, we'll keep trying it on the bike just to make sure we're going in the right direction. So yeah, let's get the milling machine and start getting that closer to the shape we want. I think we need a new pad on there. That's getting hot quick. Let's go for the holy glove that you all love. I'm quite attached to my holy glove. It's going to take a while, but I think it'll look better than just some angle iron or whatever bolted to it. I think all the little details make a big difference. Right, ooh, kicking everything over. I've done a fair bit of shaping, I'll show you in a minute. I'm just putting some holes in it now. But I'm trying to be careful so I'm going in on the edge. And we haven't got much material to mess about with and get it wrong. So I've got the drill on really slow. I'm just going to take my time so it doesn't wander off. Fingers crossed. Hopefully that's in the middle on the other side. And it is. There we go. So yeah, the shape's coming. Just got to do the edges, get them a bit neater. Then we got to drill the hole for the actual headlight lamp. It should start coming together. So all I'm going to do to fix this is use 5mm Allen bolts, whatever you want to call them. And then this is actually got a threaded hole on the underside. So I'm going to do another bracket that can't really be seen, which will be quite strong, and that'll come up and also bolt together where the headlight bracket passes through and bolts on. So it'll be pretty damn strong, but we're just going to do this bit for now so we can see what it looks like. Right, let's carefully mark it. Yeah, when you put something straight against this bottom yoke, you can see how rough it actually is. I can see that mark through there, which is good. Let's double check that. It's bang on, that is. So we'll drill them to tap size. And we'll find a 5mm tap. There we go. Bang on there. How about that? Right. Now we're going to drill these through so the 5mm fits in, and drill them so the cap of the 5mm just sinks in. Like I say, we'll have another bracket underneath coming from that hole that's already there to the bottom of the lamp, and that'll create quite a lot of strength. That's going nowhere, but we'll just do this for now, just so we can see what it looks like. Right, just dressing everything up now. Using high-tech stuff to get it right, as usual. WD-40 cap. So I can see that that radius is not smack on. Like using a plastic cap's going to get it right. It'll get it right. So I can see a few eye spots on that radius. You won't make that out. It's got a high spot there and there. I'll just give it a little belt on that and get it dressed in. That's getting better. See, I've drawn a few out. Basically what I've been doing is drawing around it, flipping it over and getting each side to be perfect match. Not that you're ever going to see that. It's nice to know it's right. As right as it can be by hand. It's getting better. Right, that's about there. You could probably have a bit more dressing up, but let's get it on and see if it fits. That's better. Leave the protective film on it till it's the bite's finished. So there we go. Obviously it still looks a bit sparse. We've got the mud guard to go on and stuff, and there'll be a speedo in here. It'll all start clicking into place. I say sometimes the camera, when I'm editing stuff, some stuff looks so different when you're looking at it on the screen to what what I'm actually seeing with the naked eye. And sometimes it's annoying because it can look bad, but it's not. If you know what I mean. It's like the camera makes me look fat. I don't know why it does that, but it does. That's it. It's quite late now. I didn't start till late today. I'll say there's a hell of a lot been going on, so I've been jumping around trying to keep everything going. Next video is going to be Dan's bike. I've just been messing about with that, doing some changes on the headlight and stuff, and I've done a few things that you've seen a gazillion times, like made the battery box and stuff like that. So that's going to be next. I'll be on that tomorrow. And that'll do on this one till the weekend. Yeah, I'm liking it actually. I might have a go at the raffle myself. I'm joking. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to order some carburetors for it, a nice brand spanking new set of McCune flat slides, get some really nice, good quality filters on there. Yeah, quick action throttle, so they look cool as well. And that's what it's all about, just making it look like a cool bike. And a bike that's usable as well. You know, you can jump on it and you can do some miles on it, you can go to work on it. A good all-round usable bike. I know I don't want to make it too low where, you know, it's scraping going around corners and stuff like that. I don't want all that. I want it proper usable but looks nice. Obviously with a good scattering of nice parts. So each time is a little bit done. Each time it's taking a bit more shape. Next video on this, I'll drag the tyres out, I think, so you can see them as well. And it's just keep ordering the stuff for it at the moment. Like obviously the brake lines have got to be ordered. All the electrical side of things got to be ordered. The carburetors. I think we ain't going to be far off sort of dreaming up the tower unit. What I'm going to do there for it to all fit nicely out the tank. I think single seat, don't want a great big long seat, just nice single seat with quite a simple short tail unit. I think, like I say, I'm not labelling the bike as anything Street Fighter, calf racer, or whatever racer you want to call it. You just call it what you will. I'm just making a good usable bike that would be a lot of fun. And big thank you to everybody who's bought the special sticker. That is much appreciated. Not only is it getting this bike done, and it's helping support what I do, which is fantastic. It really is. I really do appreciate it a lot. Because yeah, without going on, things have been a little bit tough, and things like this, it's tremendous, and I appreciate it so much. I really do. So yeah, like I say, if you wish to buy the special sticker, it's entirely up to you. I'm twisting nobody's arm, but someone's going to get a good bite for a tenner. I know some of you guys are having a few more goes, and I see some are having a go like buying one, then a few weeks time buying another. That's fair enough. That is entirely up to you. That's, you know, on your own back. Only one person can win it. But it is appreciated, it really is. And all the little messages on my email and the little messages on the PayPal payment, I do read them all. I just can't reply to them all. I'll be there forever. But I do read all them little messages. Some of them are absolutely fantastic. Thank you for all them as well. They're really good. But I do apologise if I don't reply, because it just soak up every minute of my day. And I can't do that, but I do appreciate them all. Anyway, I think that'll do me for today. Like I say, Dan's bite next, and then there'll be another one on this, and we'll keep trickling away at it all. That'll do. Cheers for watching, guys. Thank you.